When we talk about World War II, we usually hear the same names: generals, soldiers, and political leaders. But there's a secret part of that story many of us never learned. A part filled with spies, fighters, codebreakers, and everyday women who risked absolutely everything. Today, we're uncovering the true stories of women whose courage shaped the world, yet history nearly erased their names. Stick with me until the end, because the last hero I'll tell you about is someone most people have never heard of, but she changed the course of the entire war. Our first hero was so dangerous to the Nazis that they gave her a nickname, the Limping Lady. This was Virginia Hall, an American spy working in France. She had a wooden leg, but she moved faster and smarter than anyone ever expected. She built secret spy networks, trained resistance fighters, smuggled weapons, and helped downed pilots escape France. The Nazis hunted her for years, but they never caught her. When they closed in, she escaped by hiking over the snowy Pyrenees Mountains with one leg. After reaching safety, she didn't retire. She went right back into the war. This time, she came back disguised as an old French farmer and helped lead guerrilla fighters who destroyed Nazi trains, bridges, and strongholds. One woman, one wooden leg, one unstoppable force. Next up is a woman who grew up as a quiet, gentle solo writer, a musician, and the daughter of an Indian Sufi teacher. Her name was Noor. She wasn't born a fighter, but when the Nazis invaded Europe, she decided she had to help. Noor became the first female wireless operator sent behind enemy lines in France. She carried a heavy radio on her back, sending secret messages while constantly on the move because her signal could be tracked at any moment. When her entire spy network was arrested, she refused to run. She stayed behind, alone, the last radio operator left in Paris. For months, she sent vital information back to London, dodging raids and changing hiding places nearly every single night. She was eventually captured. But even then, she never gave up a single secret. Her last word before she was executed was simple and brave: liberté, freedom. When Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union, one young woman picked up a rifle and changed history. Her name was Lyudmila Pavlichenko. She became the most feared female sniper of the entire war. She recorded 309 confirmed kills, including dozens of enemy snipers. Her accuracy was so incredible that German radio began broadcasting messages trying to bribe her to defect. She ignored every single one of them. When she visited the United States later in the war, she stood in front of reporters who asked her why she didn't wear makeup on the battlefield. Her answer became legendary: "I am killing fascists. Why should that require makeup?" Now, let us talk about a woman the Gestapo called the White Mouse because she always slipped through their traps. Her name was Nancy Wake, and she was one of the most daring members of the French resistance. Nancy smuggled messages, rescued agents, and even led a 7,000-strong band of fighters in the mountains of France. When her group ran out of supplies, she rode a bicycle 300 miles in one trip through enemy territory just to get new radio codes. She fought, escaped, sabotaged, and survived when most people would have given up. By the end of the war, she was one of the Allies' most decorated women. Imagine you're a German soldier, standing guard at night. You hear a faint whooshing sound above you, almost like a broom sweeping the sky. Suddenly, bombs hit your position, and the pilots vanish back into the darkness. You've just been attacked by the Night Witches. This was an all-female Soviet bomber unit. They flew old, wooden planes with no radar, no parachutes, and almost no protection. To stay hidden, they would cut their engines mid-air and glide silently toward their target before dropping their bombs. The Germans said the sound reminded them of witches on broomsticks. These incredible women flew over 30,000 missions and became some of the most feared pilots of the war. Not all heroes used weapons, some used compassion. In Poland, a social worker named Irena Sendler risked her life every single day to save Jewish children from the Warsaw Ghetto. She used fake documents, underground routes, and even ambulances to sneak children to safety. She kept the names of every child she saved buried in jars under a tree, so she could reunite them with their families after the war. She saved around 2,500 children. The Nazis captured and tortured her, breaking both of her legs. but she refused to give up a single name. Our last story isn't about one woman, but thousands. The women who worked in factories, built tanks, flew planes, decoded messages, healed wounded soldiers, and kept entire nations moving forward. Many of them didn't wear uniforms. Many didn't get medals. Most were never mentioned in history books. But the truth is simple: World War II could not have been won without the courage of these women, both famous and forgotten. So the next time you hear a story about the war, remember the ones who fought in the shadows, and the hospitals, and the skies, and behind enemy lines. Their bravery didn't just change the war. It changed the world. Thanks for watching. And if you want to uncover more hidden stories from history, make sure to subscribe.